Hello, beautiful Pisces. How are we doing today? Welcome to my channel, KG's TLC. I'm going to be giving you a love reading for the week of December 21st to the 28th. I got a feeling a lot of important events have already been happening in your life. I am also Pisces sun, so yeah, how's it going? I know a lot's been going on for me as well. But it's all good changes, even if it looks like on the outside it's not. Been getting a lot of clarity, have we not? Who should be in our lives for the next chapter, what risks we should be taking. I've been getting the messages that we're embarking on a lot of new journeys. A lot of divine unions are happening. It's all good things. It's taking a minute to cleanse the cards. Palo Santos and Black Sage. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take a moment and like and click that bell for me. Appreciate all the support. I just started on this new journey. I've been reading cards for a while, but I've really been enjoying doing this. And it helps with the algorithm of YouTube, as I'm sure you're already well aware. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot of colors that I'm getting. Every time I tune into a different zodiac sign, I always get colors, and I'm getting like a rainbow with you guys. Wow. Holy, that's great. That's like balancing of all the chakras. So you're feeling very grounded and whole in yourself. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of colors. Some of them actually kind of feel out of the spectrum because it almost looks translucent. Is a word? My. And blue. There's a really strong blue. It's beautiful. Almost kind of shimmery, like a spring blue, but it's still got that rainbow iridescence to it. I don't know how to describe it. I think you can see it in your mind. I'm trying to send it out there to you. It's gorgeous. That's telling me throat chakra. So that's all about really physical expression of your creative pursuits, feeling excited, confident. Woo! Kyanite. I'm using my crystal oracle deck to start off the reading. Let's see what we got for you. Malachite, nice. Smoky quartz. Oh, okay. We got some cleansing to do, guys. Some purging. Oh, a bath is coming to me. So taking a nice hot bath and turning on those tunes and just blocking out the world, pulling your energy in, and taking a little bit of a deep dive into yourself to see where guilt, remorse, regret, and grief. So whatever it is that's still sitting there inside of you, inside of that beautiful crystal, it's blocking your third eye as well. Yes, a cleanse, absolutely a cleanse needs to happen. So taking a short time out, just an hour or two in the bath, even pour a glass of wine for yourself or whatever, suits your fancy. Okay. And I'm going to read from the book. It puts everything so eloquently. So we have kyanite, my bad. I don't know if you can read that. Okay. It says, pay attention to your intuition and to your dreams over the coming days, for you are being guided towards deeper spiritual understanding and insight. Through this process, much of which occurs on a subconscious level or in your dream state, a rather ingenious idea will surface that will radically change your views on life, particularly your career. I feel that. Kyanite will help you ground this idea as you discover ways of practically applying your idea in your everyday life and work. However, do not try to force the process. The ideal will surface when you least expect it. Simply relax and allow yourself to be open to new possibilities and insights. Know that they already exist within you in an abstract spiritual form. Yeah, I've really been feeling that energy. And guys, my beautiful Pisces, I'm telling you, Jupiter and Saturn are going direct right now. They're in conjunction. And that is really, really powerful energy for us. Whatever decision we make is going to dictate the next 20 years of our lives. So it's a very important decision. And to thine own self be true, right? This is an opportunity for us to follow our dreams and to actually manifest them, because we've been working our ass off to get our lives in order, to stop filling up everyone else's cups and start to actually fill our own, know our limits, know our boundaries, and put more value into our own lives. And this is the catalyst for that. This week is really big for us. Okay, we have malachite, beautiful green energy. That's great for the heart chakra. The predominant quality of this malachite crystal is support and healing. This is a time of positive change. You will soon let go of past regret and guilt, and this will pave the way to a positive and inspiring future. Guilt and regret stem from a misconceived belief that you could have acted differently in the past, and if you had done so, things would have turned out better, either for you or for others. Yet the universal law is such that it is impossible for you or others to ever lose anything without gaining an equal amount in return. Life is always held in perfect equilibrium. You are currently failing to see the positive effects of your past actions, choices, and decisions. Look carefully, and you will realize that many positives exist, and that life is forever changing and unfolding in accordance to the higher will of your soul. There are no mistakes, for ultimately all serves a purpose. All is designed to help us expand our awareness in order that we can embrace greater spheres of wisdom and love. Bless the past and let it go. Know that everything you have ever said or done, or think you have failed to say or do, has served a positive purpose for you and for others. Agreed. Yes. I was struggling with this as well for a while. That belief system of that, oh, I made a mistake, I should have done this, I should have done that. It's like, stop shooting all over yourself. There's no need for it. And there are no mistakes. Our intuitions are ridiculously high, and sometimes we don't know why we're doing something when we do it. We don't know why we're walking away from someone when we walk away. We don't understand quite in that moment why we're doing what we're doing, but we trust our intuition because it's never wrong, right? We are the wisest sign in the entire zodiac. We carry characteristics of every single sign of the zodiac. That's why we're so adaptable, but it's also why we're so wise and why we give such good advice. But there comes a time when we need to give ourselves our own advice, right? And trust that the decision we made was for a greater reason than we know right now. And you think about it, how many times have we come across that, where we get this internal nudge and we think, we question it at first, and then later on down the line, we find out exactly why, and then we laugh our asses off. It's like, oh my God, that's why. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I've done that so many times. I look up and it's like, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for knowing better than my mind does, because our minds can't grasp those things, right? Smoky quartz. This beautiful smoky quartz crystal has appeared in your reading today to help you to release and express the many emotions that you have kept suppressed for quite some time. There is an emotional cause to all physical symptoms, so know that by acknowledging and expressing how you feel, you allow healing to occur. Do not be afraid to cry, for your tears will wash away your sadness and restore your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. There is a jewel to be found in every teardrop. Trust. This card signifies that healing is occurring right now. Yes. Release yourself of the past. And the message I'm getting is you had to walk away from someone. You let them go. And partially because you understood why, but the other reason is because you really didn't fully understand at the time. And you felt guilt about that. Or you felt like you kind of jumped to conclusions. And that's not the case. That is not the case. Everything's for a reason. Okay? Either you weren't ready, or the other person wasn't ready, or they weren't right for you. As much as we want things to happen the way, we want our happy, and we think it's with a specific individual, that's not always what the angels and the universe has in store for us. And it's always better than what we expect, right? And I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of blessings coming in for us. So take that time and let go of those past regrets. Clear your energy field. Allow your light to really shine and move forward. The past is in the past. It's not in the present. It doesn't exist anymore. It's only going to hold us back, right? And you know what? From everything we've been through, it's okay to be picky. It's like, I know what I want. Like, okay, good. That individual wasn't showing up as that, well, no hard feelings. Just not invited to my table anymore, you know what I mean? I got you. And we don't need to explain ourselves. It's not for them, it's for us. Just like forgiveness. Forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for ourselves. We don't want to carry around that bitterness in our hearts. We want to look to the future. It's not our burden to carry. Pisces. We have Pisces. Yes. Oh. Groundhog. 31. Time to let go. Oh, guys. You got to do what's best for you, right? If it's meant to be, it'll come back. If you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. So true. So true. You know that. In divine timing, right? It's not in our timing. It's in divine timing. Oh, an owl. You see clearly now. Yes. Not trying to force something to happen. Oh, wow. Aquarius got this card too. Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. I'm getting that bath, man. It's not like a couple days of hermit mode. This is just really taking a moment to block out the world and to really just take a look at how we contributed. Where did we feed into the devil energy? Where was our codependency? Where was the emotional manipulation? And it can be very subtle. That devil energy is really sly. And it may seem like it's based out of love, but really at the end of the day, it was based out of fear, right? Because fear clings on, love holds dear. Love attracts, fear forces its own will, right? And love is about connection, fear is about attachment. And we don't want to sit in that attachment energy anymore. Screw that. I ain't about that no more. I'm good. Lesson learned. I just gotta grab the book. I keep hearing these messages. KG, I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting. And don't wait. What are you waiting for? There are no heroes. There are no masters. We are our own heroes. And we've been proving that to ourselves all year. We've been proving that to ourselves since at least 2017. For anybody who's on a twin flame journey and looking for a divine union, and there's a lot of us that are awake right now and seeing that truth, what's worth it isn't easy, right? And if it's easy, it's not worth it. Letting go doesn't mean that it's never going to happen. It's just letting go of that need to control and, again, that grip, right? And I know it can be hard and it can be painful at times, but that's why the whole need to release those things is important, right? We got to clear out our energy, right? So we don't block out those new beginnings, because if our energy is filled with all this crap from the past, there's no room for good new stuff to come in. And we want that new good stuff. I certainly do. And I know you guys do too. Time to let go. Endings lead to beginnings, and death is a part of life. So Groundhog is here to let you know that it is time to accept the natural ending of something that is no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space to arrive so growth can occur. When Groundhog appears, it is a sign there is something in your present situation that you need to let go of so that something new can be born, something that will far better serve you now. When the groundhog sees his shadow, he retreats to his den. So too might you yearn for a little more time to say goodbye and transition into the new. However, change is coming and it is good. So let go of your resistance. Spring brings many blessings, and what must die will always be reborn in a new form that will be right for you. Life requires change and detachment. Detachment with love. Say farewell to whatever once served you and get ready for something amazing to take its place. Spirit is already sending it your way. I feel that. Right in my heart chakra. You know, I was watching some motivational speeches over this year, and who was it that was saying that? When you're really trying to manifest something into your reality and it's not showing up as quickly as you expected, right? Expectations are like, oh, they're terrible. Not good. But anyway, and you feel yourself becoming weary and tired of trying to stay positive and not allow those thoughts of doubt and fear and worry get into your mind. What helped me was telling myself and saying out loud, it's on its way. True love, it's on its way. An abundant life, financial stability, it's on its way. And it takes that conflicting energy out of your energetic field. It takes that state of grief and lack and loss out of your energetic field, and it helps to raise our vibration and help us to look to the future. Or, well, look to new opportunities, right? And it opens up our energetic field to attract those new opportunities. And that's how we end up attracting this divine union that we've been seeking, because I know a lot of you have. Right? We're all about the love. And no, it doesn't always have to do with romantic. But having a fulfilling life definitely involves love for us. For sure. You see clearly now. 43. That's a beautiful owl. Look at the crown. Nice. Owl spirit arrives to remind you that the wisdom within you is informed by your keen senses and the wisdom within the consciousness we all share. Even in the darkest night, the owl sees clearly and is guided by every sense it has, including the first sense of intuition. That's twice now. Intuition, intuition. Right now, your sensitivities are turbocharged and you are receiving messages from all directions. Owl reminds you to be wise and pay attention to what's between the lines, what is invisible to the naked eye, what cannot be heard with the ears, and what others may not be able to perceive, which is something we do naturally. So tapping back into that is very important for us right now. With all your senses aroused, you have much knowledge available to you. Clarity will come as you sit with all that you are sensing, allowing your intuition to guide you in understanding the whole and not just the parts. Let your wisdom arise and be your guide as you trust the acuity of all your senses. Intuition is real and can provide the clarity you need to understand your situation right now. Your relationship, your finances, your job, whatever it is, you can see the truth clearly now. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, again, taking that moment, taking a pause, go and take a bath, pour a glass of wine, whatever, take a time out, take a deep dive, which is what I'm going to read next. I'm doing that later for sure. Swan, time for a deep dive. With their graceful long necks, swans are able to reach into the depths. When swan arrives, you are called to take a deep dive beyond what is easily available on the surface. You may think you know what is best for you now, but take the plunge into the depths of your awareness, for there is knowledge you are not aware of and great treasures to discover. Deeper understanding awaits you, and a perspective that comes from greater self-knowledge is what you need right now to better understand a situation or relationship. As you come to know yourself more intimately, so too will you come to better know others. So Swan asks you to go beyond the surface of what is happening between you and others and resist the temptation to judge by superficial appearances. Know there is much deeper potential for loving connections, forgiveness, and mutual understanding. Choose to dive deep into your why. Asking the deeper questions of yourself, you are led by the grace of Swan. Throwing the baby out with the bathwater is what just came to me. I can't remember what other sign that came to me for, but it's just not the right time yet. That's what I keep hearing. Not the right time. Okay, what else do we have? Pisces. Aquarius. So you might be dealing with an Aquarius. It's also known as the star card. So that's about healing and wish fulfillment. The timing for this is within 2 to 4 weeks, and it's during the winter, which we're going into right now, winter solstice today. It's the shortest day and the longest night today, 21st. There's a lot of powerful energy going on. What else do we have? Capricorn, also known as the devil energy, and Saturn. And that's affecting us very strongly right now, Saturn energy. Saturn is the son of the sun. Resourceful, conservative, tenacious, disciplined, wise, ambitious, prudent, constant, eyes on the prize, Violet, eyes on the prize, and realistic, right? Being practical, going back into that state of mind of being practical. Feeling a lot of like bleeding hearts right now. This card is really important. Clearing your energetic field, taking that deep dive, not placing blame on outside people or circumstances for how we're feeling. We need to take our power back, right? And it's not doing it out of spite or being catty. And, well, if you can dish it, then you can take it kind of thing. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? You know? It's just taking a look at our contributions, because the Devil card is all about self-limiting beliefs, self-imposed bondage. It's about addiction, codependency, attachment versus connection, like I was talking about. It's the opposite of the Lover's card, because there's two people chained together, you know. So releasing yourself of the self-imposed bondage. We are free. And the stars are aligning right now for our wishes to actually manifest. And no, they might not look exactly the way that we thought they would, but we're the dreamers, right? We live in fantasy worlds, and it's not an insult to us. We inspire other people as a result of that, because we're visionaries in that sense. And so are Aquarians. But Aquarians are fixed air, so they're a bit more practical and realistic, idealistic, but realistic. And that having that detachment with love is very important for us right now. Not depending on other people, places, and things to help us to feel happy and whole. We don't need them. At the end of the day, we really don't. You know? There's the Magician. That's the ruler of Gemini and Virgo. Whoa, I got Leo. So I got some fixed signs going on. So that's strength and the Magician. So this is all about manifesting compassion, gentleness, finding strength by showing compassion, which we're also very good at. We're capable. And being generous of our hearts. But first, we need to clear our energy. We need to take that deep dive and release ourselves of that grief and that loss, or that belief that we lost anything. Because really, we didn't. The universe was just removing things out of our life so that we had room for all the good stuff that was coming. Ah, the presents. Okay. So Aquarius, Capricorn, and Leo. Yeah. I know a lot of us have been dealing with Leos lately. Oh, the chatter that just started. Wow. Okay. All right, we have albatross, a good sign or omen, baggage, burdens, feeling cursed, guilt, shame, regret. See, that's that smoky quartz energy. Rising above it, the falcon, ability, strategy, skill, focus, a transition, changes, higher self, third eye. Then we have rabbits, new beginnings, sex and procreation. Man, mama. Fertility, multiply, sudden increase. So this is all about multiplying, right? Our abundance, our blessings, by rising above all of these burdens and letting go of this baggage from the past, feeling cursed. We're not cursed. And the universe is not conspiring against us. They're conspiring with us. Then you got the firefly, illumination, chemistry, inner fire, soul spark, someone very exceptional. See, by rising above this past energy, that's when the new beginnings come, right? Because we're able to see through our third eye. We're able to see clearly now. We let go of the past. We took that deep dive. We're seeing clearly. We're coming into that state of self-mastery and really embracing our intuition, becoming that high priestess. And that's what creates that soul spark. And that's what initiates that magnetic attraction to our divine counterparts, right? True love. Oh, there it is. Butterfly, metamorphosis, time to be open, embrace change, evolution of the soul. Yeah, this is huge, guys. And then we have dolphins, effective communication, playful, humor, fun, collaboration, and joy. So, and 11 is all about twin flame too. I'm really loving this. I'm loving this. Because we're not feeling bogged down and burdened by the past. We clear out our energy, right? Past regret, remorse, all that. We're lighter on our feet. We feel like we can soar above the clouds. Sorry about that, guys. And as a result, it illuminates a lot of things. It brings a lot of clarity and a lot of chemistry and a soul spark. And we start to attract that divine counterpart because of this metamorphosis, because of this change, this evolution, reinventing ourselves, going on new creative pursuits. And it allows us to be lighter with our communication, not taking things too seriously. Right? Oh, this is great. I love this. This is so good. Okay. I'm really glad that I didn't see the tower card. It's like no more towers. Okay. That means that we've been paying better attention to our lives and the people around us, because the only reason a tower ever happens is we're not paying attention to the red flags. But we got this shit. We totally got this shit. But yes, taking a deep dive and just taking a glance, just taking a moment of pause and looking back, seeing where we contributed to that unhealthy dependence and attachment, learning the lessons we need to learn and moving forward. Oh, we have Clover. That's a happy coincidence. Unexpected rendezvous, good fortune. See? This is going to be unexpected. I don't even know what's coming, honestly. I'm excited, though, because much like you guys, I'm just tired of going through this stop, go, cycle. It's like, nope. And then we have Tower. See, by standing alone, gaining our independence. 9 of Pentacles, pre-Empress mode. Hierarchy, corporate, experience. Yeah. Established, ambition, experience. So putting our energy into our own lives, our own dreams. And, it's like, I always think of, I tell myself this every time I'm about to do something. Deadpool, maximum effort, right? Maximum effort. It's like, okay, don't think about anything else. Don't think about anybody else. Just focus on what you want to manifest, and what you desire. What are your dreams? What is your happy for you? Not dependent on other people, places, or things. Not dependent on partnerships. Any of that. Like, it's not to say that we don't need cooperation and support, but usually when we let go of that expectation, that's when we end up gaining. And that's when it comes falling into our laps, right? Yeah, see, we're having doubt, blocking our third eye, thoughts, problems, doubt, hesitate, unclear, confusion, indecision, misunderstandings. Then we have house, home, belongings, roots, comfort. So we could be holding ourselves back from embarking on this new creative journey. We feel a sense of loyalty to something that we don't need to. Loyalty should belong to ourselves first and foremost. And the people that truly love us will support us in that. They'll see that we're happy doing what we're doing, and they'll support us, right? So taking that risk, taking that leap. Yeah, tree, grounded, fertility, lineage, health, vitality, roots, personal growth, past lives, mask. Oh. Represent hidden motives. What is this? And then there's woman. This could be you or the person you're thinking of. So either Pisces was putting on a mask, or the person you're thinking of. Yeah, okay. This card, this card came up for Aquarius too. These cards. Oh, what's going on here? Again, the same cards. Guys. Oh my God. Sorry, I know the silence is driving me nuts. Okay. I'm just going to, oh, we got the moon card. That's my number for numerology, 32. Fantasy, subconscious, romance, intuition, psyche. Oh my God. Recognition, invitation, divine feminine. Assert your independence. Assert your independence and start pursuing your dreams. Never mind about, like, I know you might not want to hear this, but whatever. I'm not here to sugarcoat. Never mind romance, okay? That is not going to solve all of our problems. That is not going to make everything better. And we know that now. We know that, okay? Because how many times have we sacrificed our happiness and our dreams to help fulfill our partners or our loved ones and all this and that? No, 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 no. No more. We can still support them and follow our dreams and pursue those, because by doing that, that's how we manifest our true counterpart, because we're exuding that confidence, that pre-empress mode, 9 of Pentacles. I guarantee you when I pull out these tarot cards, that 9 of Pentacles is going to come up as advice. But what I'm seeing here is there is someone that was blocking this connection due to jealousy, betrayal, putting on a mask. Because these same cards came up, I think, for Gemini as well. Yeah, for Gemini too, they came up. And was it air signs? So yeah, I don't know if you're dealing with an air sign. That could be sun, moon, or rising. Maybe even Venus, I'm hearing. My Venus is in Aries, so. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But again, this divine timing, right? And there's no reason to get upset about this other person getting in between this connection. Again, it has to do with divine timing. Yeah, complicated circumstances, string along, all tied up, track, steady forward movement, direct autopilot. Okay, so unraveling this. If the Mortar of Pestle card comes up, I won't be surprised at all. What's this? Oh, wow, yeah. See, there's that magnet energy I was talking about with the divine counterpart. Longing, desire, gravity, magnetic, attraction, charm, je ne sais quoi, seduction, yearning. Oh, who are you thinking of? Oh my God, guys. This is Celtic Knot. Unconditional love, legendary, divine union, eternal love, infinity, love of a lifetime. Okay. Now, while I'm going to continue shuffling, but I'm going to explain something that I've learned in regards to divine counterparts and twin flames. They are not the same as soulmates. Okay. They will stretch the shit out of you. They will make you look at things you would have never thought to look at. Blocks inside of you that are blocking your own abundance and a balance within yourself, right? To achieve that true interdependence and self-actualization. And being strung along in this confusing circumstance was all part of that. It was all divinely guided. Now, our twin flames will trigger us. Not on purpose. They will make us see things, again, that we never thought that we would see. Awareness, just right, equality, well-being, feeling complete. There we go. Catalyst, ignite, get things going. Spark, fan the flames. Oh my God. Foreign affairs, isolation, standoffish, yeah, separation, estranged, lonely, yeah. So this person is not close to you right now, or hasn't been. It's someone you met, and I'm getting that it ended as quickly as it started. And you never thought anything of it. You never thought twice. Just like, oh, good lesson. Thank you. Then we have ball and chain. This is all about codependency. So this was a lesson about codependency for us. Waterfall, flood of emotions, abundance, overflowing, tears of sorrow or joy, release, fulfillment. Yeah. Aha moment. I hear some of you right now, you're just like, holy shit. Yeah. And that's, okay, there's the man. So for all the divine feminines, I'm getting that you're having an aha moment about this man. Stepping stones, the process of arrival, baby steps, slow and steady wins the race, right? And then we have Milky Way. That's all about connecting on social media. That could be through Messenger, texting. Wow. Oh, this is a big aha moment. Yeah, there it is. More pestle. Told you. Alchemy, breaking things down, making something else. Potions. There's the woman. So this is you. New beginnings. Again. So you're seeing the areas where you were showing codependency within this connection. And I'm getting a strong air signs here. Really, really. Aquarius and Gemini stick out to me the most. A lot of us have been dealing with those. Because air signs won't stand for that, right? It's like, no. It's like they run. They run away from that shit. So assert your independence. Go get your dreams and watch them come like it. And that's just going to attract them, right? That's going to attract like a magnet, because that's the way twin flames work. That's the way divine unions work. By being true to yourself, you thus in turn attract your divine counterpart. And it's never the person we think. It's never the person we think it was. Sometimes, I don't know. That's just from my own experience. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm going to do a second part to this reading. So please tune in to the part 2, okay? I'll pull out my tarot and my karma love cards to see what messages they have. Dive a bit deeper into this if you choose. But thank you for sticking with me this long if you have. I love you guys. We got this, okay? And if you haven't done so yet, please like this video if it resonates. Subscribe to my channel. Show some love and support for me. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Love you guys. And I'll see you in the second video.